Life truly begins right at the edge of your comfort zone, and not only are we going to get a little uncomfortable in today's video, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can take some of your biggest fears and flip them into a little step that you can take so that you start to reach the goals that you have, the vision that you have, and not be scared about tackling those challenges any longer. And the biggest challenge is most of us completely avoid some of the things that make us even the slightest bit uncomfortable. I'd hate to break it to you, but avoiding discomfort is keeping you stuck right where you are, because it truly does take change in your schedule or what you are doing to see the change that you want. So if you really want something bad enough, you gotta make that change, even if it feels a little uncomfortable. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be a little uncomfortable even just listening to what I'm saying right now. It might be making you even uncomfortable thinking about taking any of the steps that are needed towards achieving the goals that you want to do at the gym, with your family, or anything with your business or anything like that. And I'm here to just tell you that it's a little bit easier than what you might think. And today we're also going to be doing something that challenges me a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. All right, so I want you to think about your comfort zone like a bubble. Now, I know this isn't a bubble, but picture this bubble being something that's a little bit more elastic, and it can expand over time. Your comfort zone is very similar to this bubble, where as you approach the boundaries, you're going to stretch it out a little bit because it's elastic. There's a couple different ways to approach you getting to the edge or stepping outside of your comfort zone. Number one, you can completely go from the center and just completely jump out of your comfort zone and just rip that Band-Aid off full send. You can either do that, or if you're not quite ready for that, you can take the smallest step possible that takes you from the center of that bubble, and then it gets you just to the edge. But if you consistently push yourself and you take those small steps towards reaching and getting closer to that edge, and you do it time and time again, that bubble, because it's elastic, is going to stretch. And you're going to begin to feel more confident when you're at that edge. And when you start feeling that you're becoming more confident at that edge, that's a good time where you can take that next step and maybe expand that bubble out a little bit more. Now, the unfortunate part here that you want to keep in mind is when you do push yourself and you get to the edge of that bubble, because it's elastic, if you do not continuously push those boundaries over time, then that bubble is also going to shrink back down. And that's the last thing that you want to have happen, because if you have a clear vision of something that you want to achieve, you got to push those boundaries, but you have to keep on pushing after that. Today, we got leg day, guys, and we are going to absolutely crush it. Now, I want to get a little vulnerable and share a story with you guys, because I have a feeling it might resonate with you in some way, shape, or form, especially if you are watching this video today. So today, we are gonna step outside of my comfort zone big time. This is my very first time ever bringing the big boy camera here into the gym. I've never done it before. I've always worried about what people might think of me, if I'm being completely honest, and I just can't let that hold me back anymore, guys. I go to a public gym, and no, there's not a ton of people by any means, and I know how to get the right angles with the camera so that I can avoid people's faces and all that kind of stuff, because I don't want to bug them during their workouts. But at the same time, I am an online fitness coach, and I want to continue to create content for you guys to help you along in your fitness journey. And my overall vision and my overall mission is to just help as many people as I can transform their life and their mindset. So we got to take this leap, guys, because it's just going to help me better help you and many other people. And you might have something else that is scaring you. Maybe right now on your lifting program, you want to start working in barbell squats, but you've never done barbell squats before. Just the sight of the squat rack and the plates everything around it just intimidates you. The other people staring at you in the squat rack, that might intimidate you. And I'm just here to tell you guys that I've been there. I remember my very first day going to the gym, not having a clue what I was doing, and I just felt like all eyes were on me. And I just want you to know that, especially as someone who's been going to the gym for a long period of time now, that's the last thing. In fact, someone who has been in the gym for a very long period of time honestly gets more focused on themselves and their own process, their own demons that are going on in their head. They're there to battle and become the best version of themselves. And if someone is there, or someone is anywhere to bring you down towards anything that you are trying to achieve, then those are the people that you just don't need in your life. So today, we're gonna take that step outside of my comfort zone, bring this guy into the gym, and honestly, we're just gonna make it happen. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna take a massive step because, like I said, you can either just rip the Band-Aid off in total. I'm just going to take a small step. I have my tripod here with me, and I have my camera here with me. Those are the two things that just make me nervous for whatever reason to set up a tripod and put my big old camera on it, because it is going to attract a lot of eyeballs. And I just have to be cool with that. I just have to get uncomfortable in this situation and just let it become a new norm in a sense, and just continue to do it. And honestly, right now I'm scared as all can be to do it, but at the same time, I'm also very excited because I'm finally taking this very first step, and I know that my future self will thank me for it. So with that being said, guys, it's time. Let's go make it happen.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hay. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
Guys, we officially made it happen. We brought the beast, we brought the big kahuna of a camera finally into the gym. Guys, I am without exaggerating, I have literally invested in this camera. I bought this camera about a year and a half. Actually, it's probably been about 2 years now that I invested this camera solely to pursue my journey on YouTube with the fitness industry. And it has literally taken me this long because I did not take this first step, and fear has been holding me back. I finally committed today, and it feels so good. So guys, live life on the edge of that comfort zone, and you're always going to thank yourself when you're done. I cannot say it enough that when I was there, I did the smallest of steps possible. I literally put the tripod as low it can go, and I felt comfortable with that. And I continued to film each set, and a lot of my friends came up to me and they're like, dude, that's a nice camera, and people were just smiling at me, and it was good vibes from there. I have literally been for 2 years playing it up in my own mind of all the things that could go wrong when I was just thinking, and I could have just acted and started to do it, and then just figure it out from there. All I'm saying is just take that first step, even if it's small. Like today, I didn't talk to the camera at the gym. I'm not quite ready for that. I didn't set the tripod all the way up by any means. I kept it pretty low, and I know that my shots weren't perfect, but no matter what, we finally brought it in and we made it happen. I'm not just going to continue to do it, but I'm actually super excited for the next time, and my passion already for photography or videography and my dreams for YouTube, everything I feel like just leveled up a little bit more. And so I'm excited for the process and the journey a little bit more as a whole, all because of this, all because I stepped up to that edge and I pushed that comfort zone out a little bit. But again, gotta keep on doing that consistently. So with that being said, guys, first session done with the big camera. I'm so pumped, but now we gotta take Mr. Scout for a little walk. And on that walk, I'm excited to share with you a few steps that you can take. So if you have something that is really challenging you or is a big fear of yours, then maybe you can push yourself outside of the comfort zone following these 4 steps.
Do you wanna go for a walk? Do you wanna go for a walk? Oh my gosh, let's do this.
All right, so you're finally ready to step outside of your comfort zone and take that very first step. I love hearing that. I got 4 action steps that you can take to help you start to take that first step in the right direction to conquer those fears once and for all. So step number 1 is simply to acknowledge that fear. Get very descriptive of what that fear is. Today, my fear was bringing my camera into the gym. Why do I want to do it though? Because I know that I want to grow my YouTube channel, and there's a lot of things that will positively come out of that for me. For you, it might look very different. You might be nervous to step underneath that barbell and do barbell back squats for the very first time. So acknowledge what that is and get as clear and descriptive as possible. Step number 2 is going to be taking the first step. And I want you to take a very small first step so that it's a manageable goal for you to conquer, and it's just starting to push up against that comfort zone just a little bit. It's going just to the edge. And if you do that, you take that first little step. For me, I kind of went a leap into the gym today with the camera, and I'm pretty pumped about that. But you don't have to take it that far. I could have simply put the camera in my backpack and then just brought my camera and the tripod to the gym and just never brought it out. But that would have been a step that I've never done before, and it would continue to push those boundaries, and it would allow me to have my camera always on me so that maybe one day I would be able to set the camera up. Today, I did pull the camera out, I pulled the tripod out, but I kept it kind of low. I didn't really prop it up super high, so that's what I felt comfortable with. But no matter what, I also broke out of my comfort zone just that little bit. Step number 3, stay consistent. So if you put your camera in the camera bag, or if you start to take that first step, whatever that step is, I want you to commit to it, not just for that one day. I want you to commit for a lifetime or for a period of time that it's gonna take you to get to that goal. So for me, let's just say I would have put the camera in my camera bag. Well, guess what? I would make sure that I keep on doing that every single time so that I'm constantly stepping to the edge of my comfort zone. And then from there, that elasticity is going to give a little bit. And then at some point, I'm probably going to pull that camera out of the camera bag and take that next step. But no matter what, whatever it is that you are trying to step outside your comfort zone to achieve, take that first step and stay committed to taking that first step and maintaining that step that you do each and every single time. And then last up, the final one, and this is huge. Focus on only one fear or one thing at a time. For me, I do have tons of fears. Everybody has tons of fears, but if I were to try and tackle them all at once, that would not be easy. So make sure that you're only tackling once at a time, but commit to it. Stay with it, You got this. All right, guys, so I want to leave you with this quote, and it's honestly one of my favorite quotes. You've probably heard me say it on this channel before. In order to achieve something that you've never achieved, you must do something that you've never done before. So it's so important, it's so crucial to step outside of your comfort zone, even if it is the smallest of steps. But I challenge you to take that first step, because you will always thank yourself after. So if you guys are on a fitness journey and you are experiencing some fears, if you are experiencing some challenges or some plateaus along the way, I would love to work with you. And I do want to give a huge shout out to my clients for continuously stepping outside of their comfort zone, but also making a lasting change for the better. And you can totally join them. I would love for you to join the team with me. If you're curious, you can hit the first link down in the description, and in that link you can book a call and we'll hop on a call, see what your goals are, see what your challenges are, and if you would like to hop on the coaching program, you would get 14 days absolutely for free to work with me. So take that first step today. Book a call with me. I look forward to that time chatting with you. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you in today's video. If you guys are currently trying to step outside of your comfort zone and you have some fears or you have some big challenges, I would love if you dropped it down in the comment section below. Let me know, what is one of the biggest challenges that you are facing right now, or one of the biggest fears that you just can't seem to break? Drop it down in the chat. I would love to respond. I would love for everyone else to jump on and respond and maybe come up with a way how you could take that first step. Comment down below that. And last up, if you are new here to the channel, what are you doing? Click that subscribe button right here, because I release new YouTube videos every single week and you do not want to miss out on them. And if you did miss out on the last video, check that guy out right here. It is a good one. You don't want to miss it. Guys, thank you all. And again, take that first step.